Greetings everyone. Welcome to our pitch deck presentation. Our project for Blockchain Olympiad 2022 titled Zoint is an attempt to penetrate the rising content creator market of Bangladesh and beyond with the help of blockchain. We are with another team consisting of myself, Zarin, Sanviraj, Zahin, Afia, Anjum, Rafe, Promit Basak and Mashfique Alam. We are currently living in a creator economy. There has been a massive trend of people creating content full-time as a living or as a side hustle. They have been using platforms such as Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch to express themselves as creators. While these platforms provide opportunities to create, share, and manage content, they are not suitable for the Bangladeshi digital creator economy. In Bangladesh, we say the middlemen and publishers demolish creators' profits. There is no good platform for content creators to manage their respective communities. There are also numerous problems with our current copyright system. Our current copyright system required a content creator or the creators to apply and verify copyright manually at the Copyright Office in Ahmedabad. There has been an attempt to create a digital copyright solution, but that also required a multitude of different steps to complete the process.
Our solution to the problem will be a peer-to-peer digital content marketplace where the users will be able to host their own communities that will be highly customizable to their own needs. We'll also be including a peer-to-peer digital copyright system based on blockchain that will reduce piracy from contents, and it will reduce human effort and minimize human-induced errors. So now I'll be sharing a top-level system overview of our whole blockchains-based system. So this is a diagram for our project Zoint. Here we have different type of users, mainly three. There will be creators, there will be fans, or what we call the casual or general users. Then there will be the moderators. The creators will have access to the minting tools and the post creation and content creation tools where they can create different types of content such as text, audio, video, and such. After they have created and decided to post a content, they will have to go through the ML model to ensure that this is not infringing on any previously minted copyright in our system. After that, the minting process will begin, and once it has ended, a minted content will have been generated, which will be kept in the partial nodes. There, the fan bases who are subscription tiered or will buy that minted content off the marketplace or achieve it through some other way like a tier-based community server or a giveaway will be able to view that content. The moderator type of user can moderate their tier-based community servers. The moderators will actually be creators who have their own tier-based communities. We'll also have third-party service integration through our API subscription gateway that will also connect to the partial node. Even though all financial transactions on our platform will be done using banks and MFIs in fiat currencies, we'll be keeping a record of all those transactions on the blockchain as to ensure transparency. We'll also be connecting to various government services just like the Copyright Office and the e-Copyright Office for copyright validity and to verify copyright disputes. Our whole technical solution can be broken down into two major parts: our user-facing technologies or our front end, and our backbone or our backend technologies. Our backend technologies will mainly host our web APIs written in JavaScript using Node and Express.js, and our smart contracts which will be written in Solidity using the OpenZeppelin contract library on the Remix IDE. We'll be using OpenZeppelin because of its battle-tested APIs and libraries, which will make our life easier to create a content and copyright distribution network. We'll be writing all of this data into an IPFS file system, which is short for Interplanetary File System. We'll be hosting all of this data on a server using Clear Linux provided by AWS or Amazon Web Services. Our front-end or user-facing technologies will mainly focus on two things: our web technologies and our mobile technologies. For our web, we'll be using Next.js and TypeScript alongside Chakra UI as a UI component library, and this will run atop JavaScript and the React library. For our mobile frameworks, we'll be using Swift and Kotlin. Swift to write for iOS apps and Kotlin for Android apps using the Visual Studio Code IDE. Network governance will determine who will govern which part of our blockchain network. In our network, content creators have the ability to create community servers and maintain and manage them. They'll also be able to create subscriber tiers and tiered content for each tier of subscribers they have. They'll be able to charge them separately. They can also keep separate early access bonus or early joining bonus to their content consumers.
In this digital time and trend, we all are enjoying digital content, art, or anything related to digital platforms. More specifically, during the last pandemic and lockdown, we all were stuck at home. As we see the market analysis, we can observe that there is a significant content market that enjoys content made on food, music, education, travel, and a lot of other unmentioned topics. Every day, we are getting more attached to technology, and so the content market is expanding, including the audience. If you need a math solution, we search on YouTube. If you want to know about the most popular place to visit, we search for it on the different digital platforms. Here, this graph shows that there is a huge transition from July 2020 to April 2022 for an educational YouTube channel. They hit 2.2 million audiences, which were 1.1 million in 2020. Project Zoint and its team with the Copyright Authority of the state government are the owners of this solution. Zoint plans to help digital content creators and artists to publish their ideas and content with a secure copyright protected service. And the primary revenue for Zoint would be the subscription fees from its different customer segments. For Project Zoint, we will do partnership or collab with Bangladesh Copyright Authority for copyright issues, with the Faculty of Fine Arts (DU) for artists, and Government of the People's Republic Bangladesh to define laws. In Bangladesh, it's a common problem for any kind of creative minds that middlemen demolish their profit or someone just snatched others' idea, creativity, and sharing by using fake name. So here comes Project Zoint to remove all the middlemen and copyright issues to make it secure for the real author. For users, Zoint will give the value to user to enjoy content, support other creators, or to purchase anything they want. Project Zoint also aligns with 4 of the current SDG goals to be implemented within 2030, and it promotes gender equality, decent work, economic growth, innovation, and infrastructure. Who never wants revenue, and when it's a business or problem solution, it's a must to identify the revenue. So we are not different. We expect 50,000 copyright applications in a year, which is $10 lakhs OT. And if an individual or anyone wants to advertise their products or arts on our platform, we will charge less than $2. And if the advertised amount is 20,000, we will have more than 35,000 in a year. Here, this graph shows that a huge amount of revenue comes from copyright fees and transaction and other services subscription fees.
Our platform does not face any direct local competition, but there are services like Patreon and Ko-fi which offer similar content creation and content creator benefits on their platform. However, both those services are centralized in nature. They lack some of the key features that makes our product unique, like the content copyright system, and using services like Patreon charge way more. Our project will go into development in the 2023 fiscal year, where we will be building our MVP using hired experts and then testing it on select few content creators to evaluate and improve the website and our mobile apps. If successful, we'll be moving on to our launch phase, where we'll open our services to the general user. Just as any project, Project Zoint has some risks associated with it. These risks can be technical, implementational, or operational in nature, but most of these risks can be identified and mitigated before a public launch. Hope you enjoyed our presentation. Thank you.